All drugs and food for special medical purposes imported for personal use for treatment of all rare diseases listed under the National Policy for Rare Diseases 2021 are now fully exempted from basic customs duty, the Union government declared through a general exemption notification. Drugs medicines generally attract basic customs duty of 10%, while some categories of life-saving drugs vaccines attract concessional rate of 5% or nil. China's newly appointed Defense Minister, General Li Shangfu, is set to make his first visit to India in April, which will be the first high-level military visit from China since the line of actual control crisis began in April 2020. The Finance Ministry, which last month paired the disinvestment target for 2023 to 2024 to a 9-year low of 51,000 crore rupees, has now publicly acknowledged the multiple challenges it is facing in privatizing public sector enterprises, PSEs, and raising funds through minority stake sales, a drive that has stalled since Air India's sale. Strategic disinvestment transactions have to deal with matters such as resolving land title, lease and land use issues with state government authorities, disposal of non-core assets, excess manpower and labor unions, protection of process and functionaries, etc. Between 2016 to 2017 and 2019 to 2020, the government had raised almost 99,000 crore rupees from ETFs with underlying shares of CPSEs. Disinvestment receipts so far this year amount to just 35,282 crore rupees against a budget target of 65,000 crore rupees and revised estimates of 50,000 crore rupees. The privatization of Central Electronics and Pavan Hans had to be scrapped after being announced, owing to legal concerns about the winning bidders. A US company, OpenAI, has once again sent shock waves around the world, this time with GPT-4, its latest AI model. GPT-4 is more conversational and creative. Its biggest innovation is that it can accept text and image input simultaneously and consider both while drafting a reply. While GPT 3.5 could not deal with large prompts well, GPT-4 can take into context up to 25,000 words, an improvement of more than 8x. GPT-4 was tested in several tests that were designed for humans and performed much better than average. GPT-4 is still prone to a lot of its flaws its predecessor have. Its output may not always be factually correct. 30th March was a significant day in connection with Vaikam, a serene town in Kottayam, Kerala. The date also marks the commencement of the centenary year of the Vaikam Temple Street Entry movement that was launched in 1924. And a milestone in temple entry movements in India. This non-violent movement was to end the prohibition imposed on backward communities in using the roads around the Vaikam Mahadev temple. It was the prelude to the Temple Entry Proclamation of Kerala in 1936. Launched by leaders in Kerala such as T.K. Madhavan, K.P. Keswa Menon and George Joseph, on the advice of Mahatma Gandhi, the movement was sustained and successfully conducted by Periyar E.V. Ramsamy, then President of the Tamil Nadu Congress, and others between 1924 and 1925. Scientists have reported evidence of the piezoelectric effect in liquids. The effect has been known for 143 years and in this time has been observed only in solids. The new finding challenges the theory that describes this effect as well as opens the door to previously unanticipated applications in electronic and mechanical systems. The effect was found in pure 1-butyl-3-methyl-imidazolium bis, trifluoromethylsulfonyl, imide and 1-hexyl-3-methyl-imidazolium bis, trifluoromethylsulfonyl, imide, both ionic liquids, liquids which are made of ions instead of molecules at room temperature. In the piezoelectric effect, a body develops an electric current when it is squeezed. Quartz is the most famous piezoelectric crystal. It is used in analog wristwatches and clocks. Such crystals are also used in other instruments where converting mechanical stress to a current is useful. Quality control orders, QCO, have been issued for fibers, cotton, polyester and viscose that constitute the basic raw materials for majority of the Indian textile and clothing industry. While the standards were available earlier too, these are now revised and made mandatory for a few, and yet to be finalized for others. India imports annually 50,000 to 60,000 tons of viscose fiber and its variants such as modal and tensile LF from nearly 20 countries. In the case of polyester, almost 90,000 tons of polyester fiber and 1.25 lakh tons of POY, polyester partially oriented yarn, are imported annually.